What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another one for Gibbs. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jervon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. And they're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running it with David Montgomery. And he rocks the tackler. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Again, it's Gibbs. He finds some space again. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Gibbs takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Stafford from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jared Verse on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Going run again with Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Staying grounded with Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He's got Bellinger. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has his man, it's Odunze. And in for the Chicago touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. This, our last play of the quarter. Nix with it on 1st. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Nix off the play action. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Straight ahead with Williams. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Nix from the gun. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Fox now to kick this one away. Valus Jones now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on fourth down. Stafford gonna go on fourth. That one's complete, right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on fourth. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They run the counter with Swift. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
4th down, here's Stafford. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. To throw, Stafford has his man, it's Swift. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Jukes out a 1-stop. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10 from the 41. Play action with Nix. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Trying again, following the set. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford setting up the running back screen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Has it at the 7. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Carney's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He's back to throw. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get...
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. They fake the handoff now. Stafford toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed here to commence. And it's a nice little chunk here. 6 yards. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down run by Gibbs. 4 yards. They're going to say 4 on that carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. Back to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, tackled by Jack Campbell.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
That throw finds Komet. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Stafford now on first down. Has his man. It's a Dunze. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds Laporta. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally brought down at the 9. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Nix from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So now here's 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, Nix. He's got it. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the 16. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And the Bears got it.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
On the return, here's Jones. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. Going to run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that's going to tie this game in the fourth.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return starts at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Jumps in up the middle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Stafford from the gun. On the move, headed right. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That's into the hands of Moore. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. Keeps himself upright. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. DJ Moore the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the... And that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Offense up to the line fast. Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He finds Laporta. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions losing by 7. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Valky here from the gun. And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them the chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Setting up to pass. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Getting out to his left. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Desperation time here on 4th. It's intercepted. That will do it. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Bears come away with the win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock. And a